Thanks for checking out the commentary for By My Side. Be sure to stick around after the video for an in-depth look at what it was like to make it.
You're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side. Ever faithful, ever near. Christ before me, you're always here, never failing through the night, in the shadows, you're by my side. Hey, you're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side. Even when the night seems to hide your face, even when the fight tries to steal my strength, even when trouble seems to call my name, I will be fine. I will be fine. You're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side. You're by my side.
Hey. Yeah? What time? Yeah, I guess I can come by. Alright. Bye.
Letting go, I'm not in control. Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. It's time for letting go. I'm not in control. Jesus, you are. Jesus, you are. Time for letting go.
By My Side.
By my side. Yeah. So take us through a little bit about the writing process behind this one. And the thought
Yeah,
behind the song.
by my side, Patrick Mayberry and Steve Fee. I wrote this one with. It was one of those that I had created this little loop sitting in the kid pickup line for my kid. My daughter was in kindergarten at the time, and I remember sitting in the line, and there was always super long line. And I had my little OP1, and I sampled something, and I created this little loop. And I remember walking into the session with this little thing, and all of a sudden it was just like, oh yes, let's create that. Yeah, and it was fun. It was one of those that, you never know what it's going to turn out to be. Like we end up writing it for North Point. North Point put it on the record, and then I wanted to do a version as well, but I wanted it to look completely different, and so we took it this way of like this super pop and energetic and fun kind of track, and it was really fun.
Yeah, and the video was always just, we always talked about in the greater scheme of the treatment, the video is always just needed to get us to signs of life. Yeah. So we were like, man, maybe it's just kind of a walking thing. Yeah. We didn't really know how it was going to look, and then we're in Tulsa, and we're like, well, we'll just film at a few different locations, and out of nowhere, we come across this bowling alley, and just kind of was like, it'd be cool to see if we could film in a bowling alley. And then we walk in, talk to the manager. Manager's like, well, let me talk to the head of this place. And then he talked to the head of this place, and it's like, man, we're never going to get to film in this bowling alley. And then it got all the way up the corporate chain. Yeah, and like the head of the company was like, yeah, you're fine to film here. Sure. That's totally cool. They even gave you free bowling tickets afterwards.
And I got to sign a bowling pin that now lives in the Tulsa, whatever the place was.
Yeah, and not only that, but it was like the first take, we kind of get through it, and it was that one-shot idea, right? Yeah. So we're like, let's get in the back door and let's make this thing. It's a bowling alley. It's kind of crazy. The first take, we got all the way to the front. It's like, this doesn't feel like, let's do it again. And the second take, walked up, it's like, grab the ball, hit it, and you hit a strike.
First throw.
First throw.
And everybody always asks, like, how many times did it take you? I swear to you, it only took one time. And we never filmed it again.
Never filmed it again. So here to be said, if that isn't the sign of God being on this project, then what is?
It was like, wrap it up, we're done.
Yeah, but being able to go back and just walk around different places in Tulsa. Some of them was just randomly driving around, like, let's stop here. Here's a cool spot. Let's film it.
Well, it was like such a thing for me, because so many people have seen me as a serious guy, especially like, through All Sons and Daughters stuff. It was like it wasn't serious, but it was like it was focused on a very specific thing, and there's a playful nature to some of this stuff that we were releasing, and so this video had that playful nature, and for me to be able to let down my guard and to actually like lean into it was tough for me. There was moments.
This may have been the only video that David and I really fought on. Yeah. Because trying to get you to be comfortable in public. I mean, it was weird. Yeah. It was weird. But.
Yeah. First time doing anything like this, and to have people walking by all the time, and it was like an uncomfortable thing. Yeah. But it was one of those where you had to seriously check yourself and go, okay, hey, like, can you get over yourself and actually have fun? Yeah. And I think that's been a giant struggle for me in my entire life, of getting out of the way of myself to have fun. Yeah. And this one pushed me to do that, and I feel like it unlocked some things inside of me to not take myself as seriously. Yeah. And enjoy myself.
And I think the cool thing about this one too is that there's a unique nature, and again, this wasn't kind of an unplanned thing. We always knew it would be you walking around, but the amount, again, following out a wanderer, that comes with the isolation of you by yourself in so many different areas, and the thought of he is always by our side, no matter where we are, no matter what. And it was interesting just that it all came together in this. You are by yourself, but God's by you the whole time. Thankfully, too, busting out of that door from Wanderer, we kind of made it look like it worked, because that was 3 completely different locations, right? Wanderer was a different, you came into a door in Wanderer, and then you came out of a different door, which wasn't anywhere near any of the By My Side stuff. We just got lucky. So.
We did. Thanks for checking out the commentary for By My Side. Be sure to check out the other videos for more in-depth look at what it was like to make the movie.